About that, my phone kept ringing. Okay, moving on. ESPN NFL 2K5. This one I've had a lot of fun with. It's actually probably the sports game that I've played the most. I don't usually go for the sports games. I used to play them a lot more than I do now. When I'm buying games for, my retro systems and all, I don't usually go for the sports games. And the ones I do get, I often sell. I don't know, I have like a bunch of Genesis ones right now that are complete, that are really nice, like Madden and NHL and stuff like that, NBA. And I'm probably still going to sell them, but I'm considering keeping them. I don't really know. But yeah, this one I've played for hours and hours. Something about like the whole deal with the crib and all that, I just found it to be really fun. And you get to collect all this stuff. And then you could like go against these celebrity teams, which the voice acting for them was really corny and stuff. But I just had a load of fun with it. So NHL 2K5. This one I didn't play near as much. I'm not an NHL fan really. I don't know. I just don't find hockey all that entertaining. The only reason why I really played it was just to get in fights. Fanta Vision. This was a launch title for PS2, and I haven't played it. This is actually like one of the newest games that I've gotten, but it's supposedly a really short game, and I'll play it eventually. But it sort of reminds me of the way I'm looking at it. It sort of reminds me of Boom Boom Rocket for the Xbox Live Arcade, which I got with my Xbox. So, and I've played that quite a bit. So I'll probably enjoy this if I ever actually play it, which I probably will. Fight Night Round 2. This one I had quite a bit of fun with when I first got it. I haven't played it really recently. I haven't played any of the other Fight Night games. I'll probably try Round 4 eventually. I like boxing. Boxing's pretty cool. But I never have gotten much into the boxing games. I've played Punch-Out and stuff like that. But yeah, this one's it's a pretty fun game, especially when you have another person. Final Fantasy X or X. This, I'm ashamed to say, I have not played hardly any of it. I will get around to it, but it's just such a long game, and I have a lot of other games like RPGs and stuff that I have lined up to play. And this one is definitely towards the top of the list, but I just have not got around to playing it. And I didn't pick it up until, it was several months ago, but still, I just never have played it, and I really want to. Final Fantasy X2, this one was like $5 or something. And, I figured since I have the first one, I might as well go ahead and get this one. This one I've heard is not very good. It's probably considered the worst in the Final Fantasy series. But I will play it probably once I finish 10. Final Fantasy XII, this one I got a little ways through, but I got stuck and I never went back to it. I remember when this game was really hyped up when it was going to come out. It looked so cool. I'll go back to it, and I'll probably beat it this time, because I'm a lot better at RPGs now. But this one actually is a pretty difficult game, so I'm not embarrassed to say that I got stuck on it. But I did get as far as I could. From Russia with Love, 007. This one I've only played a little bit. The James Bond games are pretty fun. I've played Nightfire a lot. I have Quantum of Solace now. But, yeah, this one I have not played near as much as the other ones. It looks pretty cool. I only bought it because it was like a buy two get one sale and I needed another game. Goblin Commander, Unleash the Horde. This one I got a long time ago, and I've had a lot of fun with it. I still pop it in from time to time. It went missing for a really long... It's a pretty fun game. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Pikmin, I guess, would be a close example of it. Only with little goblins. So, yeah, it's a pretty entertaining game. I don't find it quite as fun as I used to, but it's still quite a bit of fun. God of War 2. I do not have the first God of War, unfortunately. This one I just picked up pretty recently. Again, I missed out on the God of War thing. This one does not have the bonus DVD, it's just the game and manual, so I can't say it's complete. But I'm okay with that, it was like $4 or $5, so you know, that was fine just to get the game. I have Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. I don't want the greatest hits because I don't, it's just not the red label I don't like, but I hate it when they make the greatest hits cover art like a different picture. I don't understand why they would do that. So yeah, that has everything. I actually got like the, I don't know. But yeah, this one I had a lot of fun with it. Actually, the first time I ever played it, I did not like it. I found it incredibly hard, so I just gave up on it. But when I went back and actually played it quite a bit, I got used to it, and I really love it. You know, I still have Gran Turismo 1 on PlayStation, and I had played that a lot before this one, but that one I just found much easier to control and everything, so I was probably more used to that one, and that's why I didn't like this. But I definitely do like this now, and I have not played 4. I do want to try that one out pretty soon. GTA San Andreas, I'm not a huge GTA fan by any means. I've played 4 a little bit, don't care for it, it's okay, I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not my kind of game. This one, I love to play with the cheats. That's about the only, I mean, I've played, I'm not gonna lie, I have played a lot of the missions on it, but this one I mostly play now for cheats. I've played Vice City, I've played GTA 3, this one's probably my favorite out of them, but yeah, I'm just not huge into the GTA series. Then I have Guitar Hero. I am big into the Guitar Hero series. I'm not bad at it, but I'm not like the greatest, obviously. And you know, this one I like the set list on it. It's really good. It's a really solid set list, and it's harder to control than, or it's harder to hit the notes right, I guess, than some of the other ones. And the hammer-ons and pull-offs are almost impossible in this game. But I do enjoy the set list, and I want to try to pick up smash hits now, simply because most of the songs that are on this one are on it, or a lot of them anyway. And I want to play those on 360 and stuff with the better hammer-on system, and that should be pretty fun. Okay, then I have Guitar Hero 2, and this one I've put a lot of hours into. I mean, a lot. I've played through every song on the set list of this like 1,000 times, because this is the first Guitar Hero game that I got, and I just had a blast with it, you know. It was great. And you know, this one, they have it on 360. I've not played it on 360. I will get it eventually for 360, but yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this. I've, you know, made custom discs. This one's really easy to customize. I have some videos of that too, and it's a lot of fun to mess around with. Encore Rocks the 80s. This one I haven't. Seems like the disc is loose. This one I haven't played quite as much, but I do enjoy a lot of the songs on this. You know, I'm not big into 80s music, but there's a lot of great songs on this. You know, like Holy Diver, and where's the other one that I like? There's a few other ones. I don't know. There's a lot of good songs on this one, though. Guitar Hero 3, I don't know what happened. I think someone took it from me that was over, because I had a bunch of people over one time, and it just magically went missing. I have no idea what happened to it. And, yeah, it's a big mystery, but I have this on 360, so, you know, I did play this. I think I got this the day it came out on PS2. And I had a blast with it. It's pretty fun. I still probably enjoy, you know, the set list and stuff of Guitar Hero 2 a little bit better, but this one has a pretty solid one as well. And I just dropped it. Gun. This one I've played through a couple times. It's a rather short game, I guess. I do want to get the 360 version of this as well, but this is a blast. I really enjoyed this game. It's a great Western game. It's not a huge world, but it is, you know, you can sort of free roam the world between missions and all. But yeah, it's a lot of fun to at least play through one time. My games are falling over. Damn it. Okay. The Hobbit. This one, through random coupons and sales, I managed to get this the day it came out for like $15 or maybe it was even $10. I have no idea. But this one, I played most of the way through it, and I got stuck on a boss. and it's not the greatest game, but I'm not gonna lie, I did have a lot of fun with it, and, you know, it's kind of more cartoony, and it's, oh, how else can I say it? I guess it's more in the style of the first Fellowship of the Ring game, which is a piece of crap, by the way. And I'll get to that, because I do have it. But I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and, you know, of course, the Hobbit book is, like, my favorite book. So, yeah, I wanted to get this, and it's not all I expected it to be, but I did have quite a bit of fun with it, especially when I first got it.